My legal name is Three Sides One Eye, and today we are talking about the Magnus Archives and why I love Jonathan Sims. There will definitely be spoilers for Magnus Archives up to episode 160, so if you're not caught up yet, leave. Basically, Jonathan Sims has all my oohs for a million reasons, and I love my boy. I love him. Okay, now into I guess this is a character analysis. I have a whole script, whatever. The fact that he becomes more monstrous as he becomes more human, which that doesn't make sense. Okay, so first season John was kind of the worst, and I'm allowed to say that because I love him with my entire heart. But over the show, the more afraid of himself he becomes, the more actively he tries to help other people. He's terrified of losing himself, terrified of becoming the monster that basically all of the other avatars become. I'm allowed to say that because there are some of them that I like. Simon, I love him. Jude, Queen. Jane, Prentice, we stan. All the other ones, yeah. So, he's terrified. And in that, his kindest moments show through. Because, in the early seasons, his humanity isn't at stake. It's not something he's afraid of losing. When it is, when he reads and learns about what the horrible things the powers are capable of, and what the horrible things the avatars do, and how they lose themselves to these powers, he makes the active choice to try and stop it. He's a kind person, but in the beginning that wasn't something he was afraid of losing, so he was mean to other people. I think he was a good person at heart, but he wasn't scared of, losing his core inner kindness. And then season 2, John is paranoid about the people around him because that's what he sees. He's seen them lose their humanity. The outside people, Jane Prentice is a prime example. He met some of the other avatars and experienced firsthand just what things they're capable of. He saw Gertrude's body and he was like, that's a reminder of my own mortality and how other people, even he's terrified of the outside because he can see them becoming monsters. And then that paranoia never really goes away. It just turns inward because he realizes that he is capable of turning into the monster that he's scared of. And I want to stress that he's terrified of losing his kindness. And sometimes he does. When he takes statements of innocent people, when his control slips. But at his core, he's trying so desperately to stay a good person. And this is why episode 160 hurt me so much. It hit so hard to learn that Elias used John's most honest, raw, selfless moments to do the exact thing that John was actively trying to stop. To twist his selflessness into his own selfish games, to the moments where he actively resisted the power's influence, where he went into the buried and saved Daisy, went into the lonely when he saved Martin, when he didn't want to lose Tim because he didn't want to lose another person. Elias, Jonah, we love that, Jonah, does a lot of cruel, heartless, and terrible things. He's a murderer, and then we all remember those episodes. Emotional cruelty to Melanie and to Martin. I'm sure we all remember. But to me, to take somebody's purest, most selfless, and most good-willed actions and to twist that into starting the apocalypse and starting the end of the world is a betrayal, and it's just terrible in a million words that I don't have. That's really it. I don't have like a fun conclusion. I'm just really scared of season 5 because John's character is kind of becoming a tragedy. I'm not so sure that I want to see where it ends because the Magnus Archives isn't a happy story. I am hoping that they'll keep the core messages that we've seen of love despite fear and love overcoming fear with the lonely. But I don't know. I'm scared. Which I guess is kind of what they're going for. It's a horror. Okay, yeah, that's like basically it. Sorry, this is like kind of depressing. The Magnus Archives is kind of depressing. I don't know what you expected. Okay, that's basically it. Peace out, fools.